So first one is the in conclusion, which has your thesis, which is your opinion, and then the 3 reasons. You have the next sentence, which is even though, which had another counter argument, and then had a rebuttal, which is a shooting down the counter argument. You had the instead of, which is basically another option instead of the counter. And then you had the do you think, which is the rhetorical question. And you have the last one, which is just a plea for help, which is asking for help. Right, so again, remember, your topic is supposed to be competitive sports for everything. Just make sure you guys are doing that. So let's just say the topic is what I just read about. So what I just read about was hate speech. So let's just say I think that people should be allowed to say hate speech. So I'm going to come up with my first sentence. So if I thought that people should do hate speech, you start off with the thesis. So say in conclusion, I believe that people have the right to say what they want because, and then I have to have my 3 reasons. So I don't know what's it called, 3 reasons. So I could say because this is a land of freedom, because people, I don't know, have the right to their own opinion, and I don't know, other reason I could say, and censorship is wrong or something. I don't know. Okay, so that would be the reason if you believe that. Okay, then you have the. Now I do my counter argument. So even though people might feel that hate speech hurts people, I feel that it should be a right. And so again, that's what the counter argument would look like, whatever. So you would have your counter, and then you would put it down. Instead of trying to censor people, the government should try to give us more freedom. Okay, so that's your instead of statement. So you have the in conclusion has your thesis, 3 reasons. The even though statement has a counter and then shoots it down. Then the instead of gives you another option. This next one's probably the hardest thing to do, which is a rhetorical question. So I say, like, do you think freedom should be taken away? And the last one is just a please. So, like, please listen to my argument. So that's basically how your format is for your conclusion. Do you understand how that goes, Jane? Where'd you go? You disappeared on me. Are you there, Dorcent? Are you listening, Mr. Dorcent? This is for you, my friend. You can hear me still, Heidi? Or did I lose connection? I've been losing connection all day.
You're here.
Yeah.
I can hear me.
Can you hear me? Jaden, are you there? Where you at, man? I'm sitting there doing this for you and you're disappearing on me. Jaden. Alright. Well, I'm not wasting any more time, so I'll share this document with you, buddy. Now let's look at the counter-argument paragraph. The counter-argument paragraph that you need to do is kind of similar to what we just did in the middle part. Okay, so it's basically all you do is you take the opposite person's side. So the way that's set up is transition, then you have your counter-argument, you have another transition, you have a rebuttal, which is the argument against the counter-argument, and then you have evidence to explain the rebuttal and then explain it. Okay, so it's kind of similar to what I just did in the middle of that of the conclusion paragraph. So again, I don't know. Let's see. Look at the topic of let's say mandatory masks or something. So let's just say you're on the side that people should all be wearing masks. So I would say I got to think of an argument against it. So I would say even though actually it's not using the though because I'm getting confused with the conclusion. So I'd say, however, some people feel that they have the right to not have to wear a mask. That would be a counter argument. Although people feel that wearing a mask is going against their rights, I feel that they save lives. Masks have been proven effective against the spread. This is me putting evidence, right? Lots of lives have been affected, and I feel it is our duty to wear a mask. And so it's basically you have your transition, which is however. Then I have a counter argument. So some people saying they don't have the right to wear a mask. Then I have another transition. In this case, it was although. Then I have my rebuttal, which is saying that masks are effective against the spread. And then I have evidence and I explain it. You understand that, Heidi?
Yes.
So you're going to be doing that for like the competitive sports. So all these examples I'm giving you, you have to kind of like apply it to competitive sports. So you'd have a transition, explain why somebody's on the opposite side of how you are in sports, and then shoot it down and give evidence to it. You guys good?
Okay.
You guys okay? You guys think you can finish those paragraphs?
I can finish one right now,
Sweet.
that paragraph, and then you can explain me the other one.
Isn't the last one you have to do the conclusion, which I just went over?
Wait, isn't there like 5 paragraphs?
There's six paragraphs. You have your 3 body paragraphs, your introduction, the counter argument, which is what I just went over, and then the conclusion, which is what I went over first. Which ones did you not do, Heidi? Heidi?
I have the conclusion and my counter paragraph, and I need another one to against it, which is going to be my third one.
No, you should have 3 body paragraphs, so maybe you're missing a body paragraph. Did you do your introduction?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're missing something, it's probably a body paragraph.
Oh, so I'm just supposed to do the same thing, just talk about...
You're supposed to have a reason. Each body paragraph should have a reason for why you feel that whatever you should or shouldn't play competitive sports. So it was, and we started off by doing the 3 body paragraphs, then we did the introduction, then we did a counter argument, and then we did the conclusion. Those are the paragraphs we did. There's 6 total. All right. Let me share this with you guys.